Premo Achima Munina Hamamakwa the Bay UTV Subra says my Saka Yaboa no Yade Ebesomo. As the day call at the this way chocolate drink, Ghana Coconi Dia Ede, your best point savings loans and the best assurance. Special ice, natural mineral water, and drinks out on the Kahobi and a Mubo Michidom. And some of the Dimu Apotini Ebi and the safe. Mashebe Jano Achia Mehine Apawa Video Question Mujuma Kudienti and Namso Emma Gold Coast Fund Ejumokono Eguye. Na onimonyam for Sam George Edi Atuja se baby e nema keka krono se edom dodo no anhwe yebobodin wono mo epon editia anti LGBTQ eye bill na eda mashebedwemo no na osoafo wono ene hwe omanya kwantimpon awodo oso ena thobu tedwumefo ye kirame akwacheche wo enam so ameni mpenifo akaseti asedo ye no entwe ye kura Yabako atoye Mantemu Western Region Bensu Technical Secondary School pedifo edi atuja se omuhiamwa efra ban ankwankori nimeko ahodo no enchen eti pedifo emeyo mo adom ensam no bika hodo hwe ba kontem de ba besumu midin de akua edi wa akode afi ensam no nchiremu eni Ghana mashebedwemu ne demra akwakoto no ma eno no efa gay lesbian transgender anyone that can ho aye 20 friends LGBTQI no na emra no na twafata sempeni for ditum na so nei eya ye kwano dodo entenam so ama onimonya for Sam George ningo prampram mashebedwani akasa di atudwa sede ade na ekonokrofo bi hyekire no mo pese emra ne beji atum na sedom dodo no anhwe bebodin ama obibiade enwo na omo eye sade no.
Our frustration is that this is not the first time this is happening. It's not the second time. This is the third time the Speaker has given such an instruction and it has been disregarded in his absence. We need to understand from the majority side what their issues with the bill are. We need to understand with those who take the chair when the Speaker gives the instruction what their opposition to the bill is. We are very well aware of people in leadership on the majority side who are reaching out to sponsors of the bill, asking us to step down the bill. Is that why the majority side is fighting against the bill? The excuse given today that the chairman of the committee is not in the chamber, so we can't take the amendment, is alien to the practice of this House, because the ranking member was present. Even government bills, when the chairman is not present, the ranking member is able to take the amendments that stand in the name of the chairman, because amendments of the committee always stand in the name of the chairman. And all the amendments, about 43 of them that have been tabled, are amendments that have been agreed between us as sponsors and the committee. And so they won't stand in my name or Honorable Beja's name or Honorable Helen or Honorable Delasowa or Honorable Odole's name or Roxanne's name or in Tim Forger's name. They will stand in the name of the committee chair. But it does not mean that only the committee chair can move it. So if government business, the ranking member can move the amendments, how is it that a private member's bill, where the private members say we are comfortable with the ranking moving the bill, then the person in the chair says we can't take the bill because the chairman is not there, and the chairman has intentionally stayed away. Those who have gone and gotten influenced by persons who have interest in the LGBTQ should return whatever influence they have collected, because we will fight, and the next time we address the media, I will mention names. I've been impressed upon today by my co-sponsors not to mention names, and it's out of respect for them that I'm not mentioning names. But if they continue this behavior of frustrating the bill, how can this bill spend almost 3 years? This bill was introduced in 2021. The Speaker of Parliament, they want to disgrace the Speaker, because if you remember, at the beginning of this year, the Speaker promised Ghanaians that before the end of this year, we will pass the bill. This is calculated to undermine the authority of the Right Honourable Speaker. This is calculated to disgrace the Right Honourable Speaker, and we will not tolerate it. We will not allow this to happen. This is the last time we would accept this kind of behavior. And Ghanaians should take notes. The Christian community, the Muslim community, the African traditional religious worshippers, the National House of Chiefs who have supported this bill must take note of the actions of persons on the floor of the House who are seeking to filibuster and slow down the move of this bill. But this bill is a moving train. And for those who think that they can stand in his way, we will crush you.
Yes. I'm taking money from LGBTQ. And you actually mention her name as a pro-LGBTQ person.
She's one of them. Continue.
She went and sat on the media and said, me, she knows that I've taken money from LGBTQ people. She's a cartel. It took her father to come and apologize to me. And he said, you were leaving the house today. You should have taken a baby for 30 minutes.
Wana no mo ye adwuma wo thobut ahoduro mu wo Ghana ha se no ye gu no te ba ne sa no madwuma abowon aba no boma no hoba so be mo musika na afensu sika bi aka mo mu entwaye etenam so e masa nipa dodo no ekobo odontwa ewo asoye hwe akwan akwantempo so enam so mo nyafo akosi amoakwata eyese yencheche won entiposifo chichi bi wenti enabusa south mashebedwani onmonyafo Dr. Clement Apak akasade atudwa said the oswafo ne ye no entwaye ne nkoye ne nsemfata so.
On Thursday, November 15th, 2023, while we were here in this chamber for the presentation of the 2024 budget by the Finance Minister, 15 toll booth workers with disabilities were picked up by the Ghana Police Service on the premises of the Ministry of Roads and Highways. Mr. Speaker, this rather unfortunate incident follows the announcement made by the Minister of Roads and Highways exactly 2 years ago, declaring the cessation of road tolls on our highways to be replaced by the e-levy. Regrettably, the toll workers, including those with disabilities, were immediately instructed to go home without any proper arrangements for their welfare, despite assurances of reinstatement and continued salary payments. For the past 2 years, these toll booth workers with disabilities have been grappling with unemployment, leading to severe consequences such as homelessness and the inability to afford basic necessities. Their plight has been exacerbated by the lack of concrete plans to address the challenges posed by the sudden cessation of toll collection. I therefore wish to ask for your personal intervention and that of this House to help resolve this outstanding matter on behalf of the toll booth workers with disabilities.
That all those who had privilege to work in the toll booths were well treated in accordance with the dictates of the contract that related to their employment. So if anybody says that the disabled people were shabbily, treated and that they were not taken care of and they were not paid, it was not true. The government was even magnanimous. They were paid. They were paid even 2 months extra up to the end of 31st December 2021, if my memory serves me right. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Afashe mu ntokwa eyiniti ewo nkwanta South meseni mu tienam so amasese ni mabebre no ato apikakra edi nkwanta South mashebedwani ekom mashebedwam no de atodwa achemze santokwa ne baye no ama adesua be empim tifie omo enko skuntie ha adwene penifo hwe no mutu anamo.
Mr. Speaker, within the first 24 hours of the outbreak of hostilities, 11 people were officially reported dead. The usual vibrant and boisterous township degenerated into a ghost town, with hundreds taking flight to near and distant towns and villages, and others barricading themselves and families in their homes to escape being killed. Mr. Speaker, may I report to this honorable House that about 17,190 school pupils, 750 teachers are currently at home. Government or state entities have been closed. Farming, which is the main occupation of the majority of my constituents, have been disrupted because some of them have been attacked and killed on their farms and many injured.
So what I want to draw the attention of this House is that we have a regional security coordinator. We have a regional NIB, formerly BNI coordinator. We have them also in the municipality. So I'm so much surprised that these early warning signals that were clear signs that something was going to happen. And I'm not surprised because the regional minister didn't want to offend maybe the functions because he was preparing for his primaries, to contest the primaries there. Because if he has stood on his grounds to say that, look, there are clear signals that this is what is going to happen, therefore do not go ahead with the celebration. Mr. Speaker, what happened in Nkwanta South wouldn't have happened.
Farming is the mainstay of the people of Nkwanta, and we are just in the harvesting period, but now you dare not step on your farm because the possibility of being attacked is so high. And so the rice farms have been abandoned, so they are not harvesting. The maize farms have been abandoned, they are not harvesting. And so the investments that they've put in there, some of which is loans from these banks, cannot be recovered. Mr. Speaker, 11 lives have been lost.
The involvement of the MPs of the area. If we can have the MPs nominate one or two persons that will be part of this peace building approach, I would be happy. But Mr. Speaker, I would want them to help me. They know the local situation. We have to at least start dealing with the land matter. Mr. Speaker, the situation of the school children I've taken note of. I'll discuss with the education minister and of course the police to see how we can increase the police presence in these areas to encourage the children to go to school. I mean, we owe them that duty, and I would see what we can do.
Amasanka muko ne fa eno ehwe asomdwe sumeche UN Peacekeeping Ministerial Conference ekoso ewo enkrahanam so ama America ban no omopanyin osi omanam wo UN ni mu akasa de ato wiase anim se asomdwe eye noboa entobi anye na afamu de mfamoa ne ma enema nkoso dwumadi no ye na 2 days na bawie ye no de sa ensemwe etodwa.
We also come together today to mark the 75th anniversary of UN Peacekeeping, reflecting back, but also looking forward to express a collective commitment to ensure the success of peacekeeping in the present and into the future. Over the span of 75 years, about 2 million brave women and men have served peacekeeping in the face of adversity, returning home, knowing that their service helped societies move from conflict to peace. Peacekeeping is recognized for having continuously adapted to ever-changing contexts and achieving results in crucial areas ranging from the preservation of ceasefires to the protection of civilians from violence. We also know that peacekeeping operations have limitations in addressing complex, long-standing armed conflicts when there is inadequate political support for ambitious mandates or little prospect of political solutions.
Beyond the expression of support for efforts in improving peacekeeping, it is pertinent for us all to
epoye mantima wa homane so yamamanya nente yese abrante kwa bi akuni maame beye bosomenso nie akwakosie no afa no waka nanimu asem entimu bi emo no na akrofi ede maye akrofi akwaba
yeni okia
chechere sensem na akwakosi sei
yes andra none of pay any ade to yahwefo anim se abrante a wanya mfishia eye edunu ensia kwa edunu son within the Gideon kwadwo afnani ado ono ahwere manim ekuni maame ya ema watebire ni maame akosi no dempien asem ne beto ja YouTube de kan de to ja first ye wie ye no kwasem enya asem ketwa Emma police for just some the year they are calling it Bahono, no better car of fast school, mammy, baby, feeling on my year. Emma, whom I branch and it say, she got 500 to the thing, and no, Oku, mammy, as I've run it, I mean, 500 to the home. Now, another day, you see my any police for a semi chrome work for the FDC. DSB, a college young, a domano, they could do town beside the fair. I don't say what my catching now, Britain now within the air core air and Libya, not just so mubuso. Yes, to Kenny Nemes or me now. Nemum, your woman say, mammy, Abu Mammy, Madame Mercy, Akusia, Urua, Nimuna, Esha Bosumi, and Sumian. Answer no bitunu, I do Omako J, court order. And I say, to me, Effie, after Libya, Altana, almost to me, I could do a mono. It's no cafe, ya did you, our proposal, magistrate court, police for our one move here to just media semi, almost to me, Abaji, a court order. Ansana, breath of Omukutu, a mammy, Ofurua, Emuno, a deep Bosome, and so our friend will be there to almost to me, I could do. If you come to a court in the moment 2 minutes, and now they're going to the monster, a Kemuno. A Muno, a branch in Espino, Chichare, a Yabrono Bakwan, Elcophobia. Now, I was sex school next year, Nina Mukum, a bought a pump. And where to the commander, Emma Minian is DFA. Near my branch in Livia, or Cotton, this afternoon, I buy, you know. Almost to Yanya, Sanya, and be crazy. I rose, no, or Makoji, and I think to use the idea, a young demo, or to Tomanco for no. Oma did the donor fine. It's a mubuso. It's not Kusiana, Epium, and no.
It says here no a Busiano San Kayemu at the same.
I said, more, you have bar or yes, or your nest, you know. The question, what's the assembly not by year near number of Tania, and nothing to be someone on way to Romo. Almost say, just say, almost just yet. You may be after me see, as I said, could you know. Now, or any one say, could you know what? And the answer we knew said, "Mamma, we, Yanko, it's no need to say, or no, what you are. Let's see the mamma, but some answer. Now, oh, yes, sir. It's all the woman, and so, and Yabasa, dear number ye. Almost the Akko police for intermediate, almost the police for, grab the cockle, and the police one and with you on the 2 after home.
Miss Biso and Yambia no Quadrono, I am on my commodine one. Oh,
and then and drum, I'm Mr. Mammy, me my look at said the baby. It's the more remote which ya shut me, mammy, and my back on the penino, your banny and nursing, oh, baby. Quickly, a common general. The normal canoe, even crab one from where to the woods and a crown for Wukaga, almost one. There's a linear ban of classes in the room at the book of top Pragia, or Saturday Pragiano, which is a Pragia the man. Or Tony, Doctor Dear, you see a day while Doctor and Smith and could you tell you how many you see, Mamino? Or no crown, wow, dear Bob with you, and if you could your commodore will be our the catcher. There's a new nation, Pragia, Doctor and Tomano, what tongue, Doctor and laptop, no, I found what tongue. Emma says, oh, Yanishia, in you. It's a common, you know, and a Dian Hano. Another man say, what could you say, what could a year bamboo juma at the amano, and I bought any buy and could you send man with a man 5 million and Fankoya, then and man, so could you? Wow, that and I'm sure be waiting and you have say, so you move kind the amount. If you have the name for amount, and so could man, you know, to devise and the Kunima. It's in
Kodisuba, we go soldier. Yet say any one manable. Yes, and Jenny Michael Grofini at any carefree for your mind to Chichere, a broker, Joe Kunimami, was maybe and Sunia was seeing war, a fay and a wholesome ababe deja. Now, MPP Amayokono Ekikako says, no Monia Brissa Crodom, mo airpe Frank Cranny Abediachili, into a biada a swanaches who suit Nenua. A cool war MPP Amayokoma, Koya Madame for per group a Yamerku, and on which I must say about more a year and Untimami, a Cosia Frema or Sell Parry, so more you say Frank Cranny Abediacha Baboa, never to Chimabi British at the Ama NPP.
Honorable Akosia Frema or Parry. Yeah, beautiful ladies are down for Pakwodie, and Kayebe Pushima Matre say, Mama wa badaye, Nania Ding. se Ghana for no be sebio ya de ani beto from ahye ni position ye kuta ne sesia for chief of staff yi dwuma odi ene na ho keka ne modern bosronko a ode boma Ghana man a e kire se obeye vice president Ghana betu mpon Ghana beko nanim titiru ebekwa mama emma titiru ne nkwala se de emma timi su wo Ghana ha wo hwe Ghana ha sesia ya se de emma si bre no se honorable Frema Akosua Opare beye vice president emma ho bedwo ye bebre nkwala nso ho bedwo ye because we your batampa ne yemu ye o prese de obia bedidi akwala bi komo de na obatan ya ne ho kire ni bia no ma me ne da fom se obehwe ama obia ye okay nti bi eladanfo pakuo ene ye wa hanom a yetaye maame achi sonkokora ye pese onko nanim na onko ye vice president ma enye se ye mema nimu ye pese omu so mfa omanim de ne omu gidie nta kire ma na ye nso ye mra nimu e ma push forward na ye nhwese Ghana ye move forward a
abotaye ne say beautiful ladies ebre bi ye shi aye maame no se e ma mo ofe na mo ka mo humom na mo ka mo hu bom amokora mo betimi aboa Ghana ampa yiti ye maame asam ye hwe adwenkyere ne nimdie no botaya ode maye na ye hu se ne papa bi ewo ne mu enti ampa okan ye bom say beautiful ladies e ma ye ho ofe ne ewo nimdie Nyankopon wo hyira ye ampa ye maame ye sa de nte be se maame Frema Opare be vice president ne say ene papa bi wo ne mu a obadaye maame nyina abuma nipa nyina na nse mo ofre no ma iska ne anu aduane ma mo de da abonten omo akwamo de omo ma omo nso no me ma omo baabi mpo daaye enti no ye fi se maame Frema Opare be vice president a obeboa Ghana no aboa e ma titiru e mema bebre sisi e ma enti no ya maame e sa na o am hye ma enti no se maame be vice a e ma mema omo bom ma kunkum wo omo ni nyina eto betwa ye hu se mema ba mema akọ nenso ya maame de o akukuduro owo ensi ye honhom obetimi agye aya vice ama Ghana ma ebinum ye ho ato ya ma ye manso e ho ato wo mo
na emre bi atwamo ni ye ka investment company anasa adwumako ba akon de sika hyemo na boa wo ma osika no ewo a na Gold Coast fund no na eka ho bi pa na nanum obi e na akwa kogo ntie nam so amachi amehene apo abedwako so mo ntina senye nhwemu no mo bisa se ye den e na sa Gold Coast Fund Management Limited ne timigu ye ama ende nkrofo bi sika akwa kamu.
Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Order 76-1-3 and Appendix A of our standing orders, Mr. Speaker, I wish to present a petition by customers of defunct Gold Coast Fund Management. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Order 76-3, I move that the petition be read, and I also move pursuant to Order 76-3 that the petition be referred to a committee pursuant to Order 191 of our standing orders, which deals with the constitution of special or ad hoc committees to look into matters referred to it by Mr. Speaker.
We have received so many petitions on this subject matter. Government has responded in a number of ways, and in some of our official documents, including budget statements, government has indicated action taken in some of these things. But we are still receiving more petitions, and so it's important that we delve into the matter. I will proceed to establish a committee to receive the petition, investigate and report to the House. I will propose that the committee be chaired by Honorable Jugati. The committee will be chaired by Honorable Jugati, and the other members will include Honorable Nilante Edwin Vanderpoy, Honorable Dr. Benjamin Yeboah Secretary, Honorable Gisela Tete Agotri, Honorable Kwasi Amiyao Chireme, and 2 technical experts, Dr. Theophilus Achampon and Mr. Antonio Kise. This committee, under the chairmanship of Honorable Jogate, will go into the petition and report to the House. I propose we give them 3 months. 3 months. 1 month will be too short. 3 months. If there is any challenge, the committee is meeting, the committee could kindly get in touch with me and we see how we facilitate the investigations of the committee. I thank you so much.
Emra damra shebe dwamie bobo hu ne se niema ba ko mienu bi ho no ma ye makwa me ye mfama se empo no ye de beba age se waba wo so afo wo hwe adwade ni fididwuma so amana ma wo kwan ansa na ye nchi wahye wono mo kra niema ba no so mo nsem etesei ye kone ani traders advocacy Ghana kwanchefo ru akwadwo amwaten akasa de afa ho eja amwaten ma hai
owa ba me jozo
eniema ye se ye nkra ma mfama ne ebi ye yare me kire ye mwade esichire emu anwane mawdo no ate yese asere no na abanse de beba agisi ya baba gitumi krata ansa mote nsem no eba no se be ha mu ana ebebo ma Ghana de no wanyini
waba mama for affiliate in Ghana 24 the titular traders advocacy group for you know penny tiamon and now there so the parliament nanka or the restrictions up to some 22 selected items. So, Ghana animal, then the animal cry and this is one more. We see on press conference on the area. Who anyone can we hear for some pacodo. Now, they are real Bakwa, at the top of Obaya or Teso, Nuko. Now, a friend on to my consultation. So, we did the balance only and for the Kata. I can feel on CCA. If it's your Montano, now a price no, Sacomanse, the piano, after any bit to me, my head. It's in a penny area. Then you go home. And you hear no either. After Coba, the time, now you go for Cano. You take it on board. You know about what you know. And that's a way to phone line. No, but Ghana for say. Ghana need more imported mineral water. Yeah, a cabo promo mienza. Nobody 500 series. But we never had things on the Tiniabo because mineral water is my women. I see. Since how can I say Ghana for more imported cement? Yeah, importable my women. And that is a baby Tiniabo because cement is all my women. I see. Traders advocacy group among the petition where they come out parliament. They become out to so as a man being working, take the video. Now I never do on my own thing. I say, what Brando man in my Ukuma. And Kagana say, I never be to mineral water. You look at your restriction at it so. You go for total ban. But because the video and my quality, they are not a day. Even import duties, we are the 500% Ghana. Upiankasa. About cement, you have the capacity to produce, to meet the demand of Ghanaians. Say, everything you have done the import of cement. But because of the WTO, everything has got a 500% increment on import duty on cement. Now, you have any case, what is the we require? You have say, you have any case, you mention one sugar factory. One sugar factory, a war member, a produce sugar, a Bama Ghana for the sugar. They get before any idea you can say. A Coba, all the picture of the war put it to force war. Then I say, what is saying your penny to rise? I got it, a get before consumers. Now I'm saying, a Bible to me is a young penny case yamo. But he get before to see woman yamaso, and never boarding. Young person. Now, and never go by the never got to get to the poor because
prices there, and based on demand and supply. So if I don't know product in the product in the cost, it's in the account of the already, but it's in it, also the fair, near class. On the entrance, my entrance, and you know the Brio Mokrana. Take the retail crowd, a Yankee, but supporting it. You have a family because I knew that 2 or more when you say, you can't my dear. No one names a get you for when you follow, and I got to get you for only a papa no for. Yeah, that be only import normal pay. Yes, I do, mine. You will never be on one. You better increase duty now could be 1,000%. Now, several are deterrent. I'm uncle. No, and the workers no cut or cut with data. The data saying you about your data tracer, you're making up to do more than 50%. It is a local care. Make sure that the other local want to be a local and our local be other augmented.
Anase emu ye ni firi dwuma bia wo maimo mu ye bie no wunyini sese ye de hye no to so a ebeboa ma obese ye de komani bre aye ye de no a revive ye de no ma na gina ne na so a ebema firi dwuma no aba ense ye beka se ne ni wonti no ye ma ye mfa megum bebre
mi aba me da se enti sa de no ye ya o pata o ya papa o the willing is there, you are willing to do, but you have not done it. I think I see a woman so that I would think. So also that I said, Sana Pasa, young answer. Nothing in Nigeria for you. Nigeria for you are more or more your G. So a car, a person on crop for. I know what is a toso. Now, why the only you? A kilometer in your bar, and for 1 year, with your Roma. The sugar factory back. Yeah, I want my gun. Academy. And to this walk to a situation. Now, what is it to win? I'm a home call for some cabin. So, and one idea. None of all the bookers, a 24th of what say. A 24th, and for some good, I think no matter to me, man. So, the big car and prices, a determined by demand and supply. And the young to be a while, limited as a man. What is support to cement as well? Because your capacity, no. I am no water. So the support to Obianca because socialize at Roma or make more produce to meet the needs. Nothing about sugar. A family never found no sugar. I'm uncle.
Oron Watinti, young Tranco Sida Bay, now abandoned them ran waba.
Yes, I can say. I buy me and fancy. But this is a command. Your man solution, no. Let not get your workers in this way. Already, or send 2 million center on him, no. Because I can pass. If you don't have the money, oh, now I can buy a set. Well, who put it in a Wukutano? One knows so 2 for you. It is a near you. Not to be on your game, Papa. Not to obey Bukata. Yeah, any day.
You, yes,
I think I have 2 million Papa. You have to committee. Your petition, you are setting you are 25 from home. When that is done, you will be on the tunnel.
Yati. That's it. Me brani ada Jenya di ma UTV na wie. Ye Traders Advocacy Group Ghana omo kofa baye. Oro akwadwo amwatse ne din komofa enema be ye aduonu na 24 abanso de mra to so se ye beba krompo na ye behwe se beji tumi ansa na yakra de aba. Ye ko asha ma ne mpotemu ewo enkraha na ahyenkafo no ekiremu se eye asha ma mansi kupon assembly no wo mo tax force na se gas ahodo no etete wo mododo se ukogira ma yesi achu yesi yacho enti amo madwuma ne kromani nkam penifo enti omofo
Ashimafo Nimbe station for aye group bia ye enti omo ase se omu start se omu chiye any time okita o car o park car no e one side no ma ba chiu omo de uko Ashima municipal assembly honuma 5 million 3 million 2 million no ma jiu
ufa Jericho no fi be Lebanon atade kan na lo na de ba na be sinimpa no ase a na pese ma chiu entity for account. Asthma for account. Message for account. How much on do 5 million? What I talk 3 million. What am I receipt? The whole week, no matter 3 million. 2 chimney at my corner. What's about 3 million? Who was about talk?
Yasma Yebisane say, since you are your phone fee, Lebanon, any Jericho, any canoe, Edom Bessie, Hassinu. So, more coffee and fan of Monfacano. Obij now, I say, were found dropping. Now, back one put up a funny pana. Almost say, or macho. Because near Cosuno, like, would you cry won't say, yen say, then I am Hano Ma, or more Ekutokutas. Any other idea, a using for 4 phones, a bottom, or money to a moo. And no can was in Bia, but yeah, legal work, taxi work, no business, no pajamas, I saw watching me. Until yes, Rome, no more and affecting a higher Juma. See, and pen to and penua, or moon trust when minimia. Almost say Jumani Maya, passing an engine or Munyaka, Bamusro, taxi for the because over 4 passenger 2 cities, town running, obviously 2 cities. Now I could 200, 500. A high and pa into your slamping for no. I'm from Nancy form, Sadia, the fast and papa, yes, Romo Palm from Nancy form. And they are the bridge market to be on my Shama be on him, Sanda bridge market here Mondays and Thursdays. Now, Thursday, Mpachoka would move from cameras, no Mubegu, no more ma, Muswanyama, because we have to just pick them and drop them 2 city 50 pesos, Leomo. And look, they almost my young funny panunti. They have to carry their things and walk. Obi oni masama be on him, the Americano. Until yes, they should have. They call the boys into order. The way omu yeno yentiase yes, Roma yentiase. So we taxi driver no ujini 500 cities. Ade. Na Benso Technical Secondary School penyina wadano Orua Francis Amisa na di atudwa se enkodano do sopa na somrante kwana na se memano beye ahansia se 600 die omu ni baby omu bedai wo school mo no munti e de ma won omu sere aban no ne won omu sem go bie senke beya dormitories no ye mesibi emfandomo
school owo how bebre na yentumu yankani na wie kakra eba ne minni ya person ke yehwe ebi ni baby a oyo school mbema no omodan eya sem bebre baby a achache fo no mo ba ha so betra no so no eya sem eya ka headmaster so na atraifo nkom ne beko akọ baby a ba school no so ye djuma kase nya ewe che kwa fact ono so de eka akoma spa oyo baby a yenu eduane ye fa ne kitchen nkankan ye jade aha owo so ye libi ntuma hwe baby a yenu eduane man koda na SMP bayam yadom yenim se nkoda na tie na ase nti yanom kasa ma omuso gi yantu nti wo kan ya ha kakra be ko bebe wo yantu kale na o yedase ndem no mba na de omu ni problem na mbemma no ono no ya obibi abofo ye friend makeshift dormitory o ya classroom dada bi ne ya ye ni yi ne de nkoda na egum nti wo kwa in fact yentumi mfa mbemma no bebe wo dormitory because the person be overcrowded wo ho nti ndem bibia de ekoso school man de omo space na ye de no enam say school near secondary technical no mbemma ne ba mo say man in thinking here boys dormitory obotuma fa mbemma no more in fact we have baby school is here we fi kodoko me ba ekwan ne ye we fi takwa ba ekwan ne ye nti akwada bi here day student no fi kodoko baby na oba ebe de ama nti ye de ne say okay ye benya standard dormitory obotu accommodate omo ina mo nde no sunu no IFF
la mtikisa huyu wala bebi tasibi kuna msaka saha la kasa umedi Mwenye mwenye na usaka ufamu enyelas mamunga wani mwenye discipline na mwenye
Amambre, sabe por isso amambre,
school na jana bia krompo enye yare biti so mebe ha adwene papa ye gina we se so ahome abaye ba bongo difara what the sports micha gudi eba beto akasebo no se srew enko ba bia ye ba